whilst
Firestone.
roasting. Well, are we? All right, we're on YouTube Live now. Which one did you have?
Sea hops. What'd you have?
Loop Botanic.
It wasn't too bad.
Luponic. I'm still working on mine. I'm trying to nurse. Oh, I saw this meme. I'll send it to you on Instagram. It was like showing a Mother's Day ad. It's like Mother's Day, $3,000 ring. You know, treat your mom. Father's Day, $11 cargo shorts at Old Navy. And then the guy that does like the face with the clip, he's like, huh? Look at the fucking. All right. We should Google alternatives to. This could be a new tab. Alternatives to Coors Light. Cochlea. Oh, perfect. Oh, drink. Oh, perfect.
Oh, there.
Okay. The next one.
Yeah.
This shit has started. I am Chip.
I'm Cern.
And you are listening to the Chip and Cern Show.
Once again.
You also could be watching on YouTube Live.
Not once again. Well, except for, what was that one guy from Oregon?
Yeah, and one of our other, one other fan that is not a family or blood relation to us.
Oh, that's right.
Or family and blood relations, the same thing. We are here on, it's officially summer.
It is.
The weather is not, it can't make its mind up. At least where I live, and I feel that we kind of were in the same simpatico temperate
I don't know.
All right.
Weatherly.
If you know Chip and Cern, you know one thing we do like is beer and busting Joe's balls.
Okay.
Joe. Oh, actually, let's survey. Chip and Cern were floating the idea of getting beer koozies. Chip and Cern show
beer
branded beer koozies. But the minimum requirement order is like at least 50.
I don't know if we have 50
And considering,
fans.
I know, considering how stale some of our other merch sales are, I don't really want to pump
What are you talking about? We got a Black Friday sale coming up.
Oh, that's true. Good point, Sturdy. chipandcernshow.com/shop. If you have any interest of a beer koozie and your name's not Joe,
we know Joe does.
Send us a tweet or something. Or I don't know how something. And I think it'd be like $5 for a beer koozie.
Yeah, you can just contact us. So smoke signal will be fine.
Yeah, we'll take it. Basically, Chip and Cern don't want to dump 200 of their own dollars in to have 48 beer koozies between two houses, while our wives are like getting angry with us again.
Yes. That funny. So I was just thinking,
we're already up.
Beer and Joe.
Yeah.
Joe already has a beer koozie that he keeps in his back pocket.
Which is what kind of got me thinking.
Yes.
Cheap impressions for that man. Like we can get a lot of. That's going to get seen. And Joe, by far, we do bust his balls. By far, he reps us the hardest. He reps us hardest than even we rep ourselves.
Yes. He reps us, and he has more connections, I think, than we do.
Yeah.
Everybody knows Joe.
More connections. He probably has.
He's like the real life Cheers. Everybody knows his name.
So, what did Joe text us earlier? And he said he was going to, what was it, House of Beers? Or college, Beer University or some shit like that?
Let me just say, it's Beer University, I believe.
And basically, the gist of it that I got was it's a yard house type place here in the Sacramento area.
University of Beer.
All right. Let me look, let me do some Googling on that.
All right, me too. So see it on 360.
University of Beer. And he said, there's one in Sacramento, there's one in Davis.
Oh, which one do you think you went to?
Probably Sac. Actually, it's, you know where Nishiki is in Sacramento?
Oh, yeah.
It's right across the street from there.
Oh, so he's in Sac.
Yeah, so he's probably in Sac. Locations, I'm guessing Davis, Sacramento, Vacaville. Hopefully he's not in Vacaville. So it's a Northern California beer thing that I would guess competes with Yard House.
Yeah.
Thousands tap list. So they have premium craft beer and beer-inspired cuisine.
beer and inspired cuisine. So I mean, chicken wings or some shit.
Are you on the tap list?
I am on the tap list.
I'll go to the menu then.
So,
I want to see what beer-inspired cuisine is.
So they have dog
The
fish
fucking website doesn't even work.
They have dogfish head.
So they have 91 beers on tap. Deschutes. Oh, these are all... Okay. So they have more than 91. Why are you on a mobile?
I don't know.
That's interesting. Anyway. Oh, you're just on new. You can go to Belgian sours. Damn.
Sours.
Let's check out the sours.
Hold on. That is... Oh, they were
So just on sours, how many do we have? Scroll down. Jesus, 15 to dozen sour beers. So this is clearly one of these places where if you want to try a new beer somewhere you've never tried before, you like tasting all these places, this is the place to go.
Oh, Ballast Point has a sour.
Ooh, lemon lime goes. Wow.
I'm getting thirsty.
I know. Anyway, will you read Cerny verbatim? We don't want to take this man out of context.
We don't. So he texts us out of blue.
Hold on. Earlier in the day, he sent a video of a Coors Light bottle sitting there, and then him going to his back pocket, whipping out his beer koozie and sliding it.
It's always in his back left. So I was thinking the Cern koozie would be in the right, so you could double fist.
Oh,
that's what I'm thinking. But anyway, so he texts us.
Hold on. Imagine you get pulled over by a cop, and he pulls you out of the car and he pats you down.
You been drinking tonight, son?
No, officer. Oh, you might step out of the car. What's this in your pocket? Oh, it's my beer koozie.
I didn't use it.
It's moist. It's still moist.
Okay.
We should probably just... Jesus. I just thought of that right now. There's no way. The officer's like...
He's stashing it underneath the seat.
Right. What are you throwing? You're like a couple nugs of weed under the seat? No, beer koozies.
That's nothing, sir.
Nothing.
So he texted us, University of Beer has about 100 beers on tap.
Oh, nice. Fun, something for everyone.
No Coors Light. I'm out.
So they got me thinking. Joe is a reverse beer snob.
He is.
He's now...
This is what I've noticed.
Go ahead.
I kind of admire the man. So, he came over a few weekends ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I had some beers. That's a jug. I got some beer.
Now, I'm going to guess Cerny at his house probably has, like right now we're drinking this Firestone...
IPA.
Like some Costco or Sam's Club, like mix pack or...
Usually go to Costco, some sort of...
What's your go-to if you were the one buying the beer and you just wanted a beer every day in your fridge, what would like...
It would be a Goes.
That would be your go-to right now.
That, or right now, since it's hot, I just saw the Summer Shandy.
Oh, Leinenkugel.
Put it in the fridge, had it the other day. I was like...
I might get some... For that barbecue, we should bring some Lineys over.
Oh. I'm in.
Mark it. All right, sorry, didn't mean to interrupt your story. Go ahead.
So that's what usually I have something like that. So he came over.
So I mean, Cerny's not okay. There's always going to be Sierra Nevada or like
a craft. Bro.
A craft. It'll be a craft beer. There's no Bud Light or
no.
What about I do like for the hot. I don't mind myself a Pacifico or a Modelo Especial. Some of the Mexican lagers.
I do love
even
Modelos.
Yeah.
Actually, I did have a couple Modelos the other day where it was like
it
was 100 degrees over here. I was like,
yeah.
I saw it. I was like, Modelo
just with a nice lime. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I'll stop. Straight up chipper.
He usually comes with his own ice chest. It's the red one, white lid. Gary, it's about
Yeti.
No, it's
Coleman.
Yeah, it's
Igloo.
like your dad would have,
Right.
Opens it up, always full of Coors Lights. Always.
Now, why do you think that is? Why does he before he goes to the party?
I've never asked him that. That's a good question.
We got to find this out. We'll report back, Chip and Cern, but we can speculate. No harm in speculation.
No.
Joe, okay, time to go to Cern's for the party. Got my wallet, got my keys, got my girl. Oh, I need my birds. Does he, because he knows that Cern is not going to
I'm
have.
not gonna have. It's like a 99.999%.
Yeah.
The only time I actually have it is from when he left it over my.
Same. And I think a couple times we have like preempted
Yes.
by having it over, and he still drink his own.
Yeah, he came. It's like, okay. Well, this will be here next time I come back.
Yeah. So he brought his own. How many did he have in there? Sixer?
Usually 12.
Or like Baker 6?
It's like a Baker 6. 12.
So probably
he shares. He's very sharing.
So probably, yeah, he's very nice. Don't get us wrong here. Just because we bust Joe's balls doesn't mean we don't love him to death. What I'm guessing, Cerny, those are the remainders from the 30 rack. Probably.
So I was trying to see if they had a light. Because it says light. But they're...
Yeah.
So Joe, if you did some homework before, you must know.
Oh, right here, dude. That KSA is bomb. We've had that 4-point.
Oh, yes. Oh,
he would love it.
He would.
So now, Cerny, I ask you, Joe, the reverse beer snob. He only drinks Coors Light, and he wouldn't do. I can see if he does. Okay, I don't like the danky hops that it tastes like someone's bong water, or I don't like Guinness or whatever. Right?
Okay,
that's fine. I'll give you that. I don't need.
He can drink. It's kind of weird. I can't really figure out his palate. Sours? No. Like he was adamant. Like I said, do you want it? No.
Did you try it?
He said, I hate those fucking beers. I said, what about this one? No, I don't want those fucking beers. I said, oh, okay. Didn't want them.
Okay.
A double IPA? Okay. He was like a couple times I was like, he came over to help or whatever, and I was like, dude, all I got is. He was like, all right, that's fine. Like he'll drink it. It's not like he's against.
Is it because it was that was the only choice? He needed his fixing?
Probably. Get some alcohol in that blood
system. Now, Cerny and I here are looking at University of Beer in Sacramento on their menu, and they have a light section, which is fine. I drink off that, no problem. I'm seeing
something easy
from Lagunitas, 4-point KSA. I personally love that. It's a 4.6 ABV.
Alcohol by volume.
Yeah. I mean, that's a nice light, very crushable, good summer beer. I would say that's like a fancier Coors Light.
It's $3 for a pint, I think. Or $6.50, sorry.
$6.50. What else is under here?
$3.
Oh, taster. Maybe if you get like the little sample. Yeah. If you get a 5 sample or whatever.
Like that,
I've never had some of these. But what's wrong with just a Pilsner? A Stella? Would he like a Stella, do you think? Or
he should.
A Heineken's?
My brother always drinks Stella.
Heffenweisen? Does he like the Heffs? Too weedy?
Maybe. You know what beer I don't love? The blonde ales. Actually, excuse me. What is it? Was it American ale? Is it Budweiser?
Yeah, I mean, we're not even counting that in the craft. You can't count
the blonde ales. I'm not.
See, why wouldn't Joe get a Blue Moon for himself? I could see him liking a Blue Moon.
Why does he get this non-alcohol?
Kombucha. Nice. I could see Joe crushing some booch. Sudwork, that's from Davis.
Booch, yeah. I don't know. Okay, so it's like he's like the Benjamin Buttons of beer. We like, we hated IPAs. Like India Pale Ass. You used to say that, and now it's like I say IPA. Yeah. Oh yeah, he's like the opposite. Like he was all into that shit, and now he's
he?
He would drink anything.
Oh, he would drink anything. But, I mean, is that just being a
Maker's Mark? And it was like he was just all about the drinking, and now it's like sliding back into the C minuses.
Now, here's the thing: when you think, beer snob, this is why reverse beer snob. Yeah. Beer snob. Cerny and I were out at a bar, and they have Bud Light, Coors Light, Bud Heavy, and then like I don't know, what's like Sierra Nevada or the throwaway like craft beer that's local here.
What's that shit? Fucking Newcastle.
Newcastle. Oh, damn, I love Newcastle.
I do too.
It's hella refreshing.
It looks like you're like.
It looks like it's going to be
way
a problem.
More refreshing than
it
looks like it's going to be a problem.
And then, so you would think the beer snob would go, they don't have, there's no single origin craft beers from Portland, Oregon.
These aged in whiskey barrels before.
What was the name of the hops that got thrown into here? So that's when you kind of think the beer snob. But if Cerny and I are out, or we're golfing, or whatever, we pretty much drink to whatever's there.
Yeah. Now, I do agree with Joe when we're out golfing.
Coors Light,
yeah. Because it's, it's kind of refreshing. It doesn't have a lot of alcohol in it because
it's more hydrating than buzz-inducing.
It is. Although...
Now...
What was that? That was his birthday, wasn't it? Or he had 4 or 5 tall cans?
Oh, yeah, Jesus.
I was like, Jesus, Joe would be vertical by now.
Now, Joe's a man of quantity. And he knows this of himself. So...
They do have a Miller Coors. The Blue Moon, you're right.
I thought, yeah.
Same company, Joe. Come on now.
It's the same thing. Under the same roof. So...
Same water from the Rockies.
Now, when Joe's putting away, let's just say a 6-pack of Coors Light, Chip and Cern could have... I mean, we don't drink as much or whatever, but like... I bet he could probably have 2 IPAs to get the same buzz level. You know, because it's like... So is he just like drinking them a lot and...
Cut his calorie consumption down, I see.
Oh.
Is that what we're talking about?
No, I'm just...
What's
I
this
don't know.
nitro style beer? Have you ever had that?
I have. Let me see if one of these I've had.
Obsidian
I've
style?
had that old Rasputin. You know the nitro cold brew that they have at Starbucks? Same thing.
Okay.
So instead of like carbonation, it's like nitro. Boddington's is another one as well. I'm not big into the nitro. I don't like... Let's see, what are we... Go to the IPAs. Let's see what kind of danky IPAs. That's probably what I'm most into now. Although I was very turned on the IPAs for a couple of years there. We were in...
They have a white double
Oh, interesting. Now Cern and I are just looking...
8.5 too.
I gotta stay away from that.
There's been a few where I had it. Like I just had like grab the bottle or something at Costco, like the singles, those big ones.
Oh yeah.
I usually put it in the freezer and I like cook and stuff. So then like at dinner I'll have it. There's been a few and I can't even remember.
You just have
Anderson
one?
Valley. There was one from Anderson Valley, and it was like I had half the bottle and I stood up and I was like, holy shit! I grabbed the bottle and I was like,
what was it?
This motherfucker is 12%. This is a barley wine. She's like,
oh,
what's that mean? I was like, I ain't going nowhere. If we're driving somewhere, I'm passenger.
Yeah.
Shotgun.
Let's see. What do we have here? I try to stay sub 9 at least.
Yeah.
I'll do a double IPA, but just one.
7 is probably about the spot where I'm gonna sit.
Do you view the IBUs? How like bitter it is? Because my wife and I, we go to Moylan's in Novato.
Okay.
Wednesday night is $4 pint nights. Oh, pretty good deal. So they have a Haze Craze IPA, which I go for a single IPA, and the wife gets a the bartender, we've become regulars here. They call it the Cole Special. His name's Coles, and he makes this. It's like a berry hef with a sour float on top, so it's about 3/4 of like a berry wheat beer, and then a sour on top. So it's like a purpley look, but pretty good. My wife likes it. She'll have one or two. And I'll do this Haze Craze single IPA that I go for there. But I think it's about 7.5, 8 maybe. Yeah, there you go. Hopcratic. That's an Imperial. Damn, 10%. See, I try to stay away from anything that's in the goblet. I like it in the pint because the goblet, it usually means it's a little bit too much for me.
Goblet?
Yeah, like it's either going to be too boozy, like too high alcohol, or too...
Is that the...
Yeah, like the little chalice.
Like you're drinking like a fucking King
like
Richard
it's like a brandy
shit?
snifter or something, right? I don't need that. I just give me the pint. Like,
Jester, come forth.
Yeah. But remember the story that I went when the guy ordered the beer and he's like, "Oh, it comes in that glass."
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, "You just asked for fucking watermelon vodka, you idiot." So I try to stay away from those, not because I'm offended by how the glass looks.
Remember when we were rolling the martinis? And I started ordering. I'm like, can you put it in a tumbler, please?
I don't remember that.
I do.
Oh, was that for Tony's birthday?
I can't remember the occasion.
5150.
Knee deep.
Did they have a tasting room up here?
Yes, they have.
Is it in Auburn or
Auburn? Yeah.
Okay.
And they actually have. There's one. So it's not knee deep. So it's knee deep, and then I think my insiders tell me, and it was Joe who went there for his birthday. His lady took him.
Oh.
I don't know if it was the knee deep, but it was to Moonrakers, which was same. Little like a business complex.
Okay. You opened
Joe says they are.
Oh really?
He said they are.
Now what's he going there for? What's he drinking?
He had. Well, I guess no one else listens but Joe, one that lives in the house. He had like a whole he had bought some beer from them. He says it was.
Oh.
He goes, dude, this beer is super good. We went over for his birthday that one afternoon or evening, and he had like a whole Coors Light on tap out of his fucking
cake. Yeah.
Yeah. So he was showing me, here's my kegerator and stuff. And he says, here's some beer that I bought from Moonrakers. It was hidden away, like stashed away. So I don't want to bring it out, so I'm not going to tell you.
Right, because all the jamokes there.
Yeah, all the jamokes. So he didn't want to. That was his.
Oh, we're using this for beer pong or something.
And he didn't want to. Secret safe me. So he's like, oh, okay. But he had and it was apparently it was super good stuff. And I have asked some other sources. I don't know if he wants his name spoken to, but he works with me. You've seen him before.
Okay.
He lives up there. And he says their beer is top notch. So
sponsorship opportunity. I see. Moylan's and Knee
Deep,
and Moonraker. It's a good Bond movie too. The last of the who's that fool that just died? Roger Moore. There's a Roger Moore. He was like 52 when he filmed the movie.
Yeah.
Super hokey. He's an elder. The
Elder Scrolls.
Yeah.
Oh
man, if you had to, we're looking at a couple lists here. Cern, if you had to check off or do a tick mark for every one of these beers that you've had, I don't know if I've had 10 of them. And we've looked at 5 pages. We've looked at 100 beers
I'm
right
a
now.
beer connoisseur, and I'm looking like, no, I'm a fucking hack. Rookie.
But that's kind of what I like. I wouldn't consider ourselves beer snobs by any means.
No.
But obviously Joe's the reverse beer snob.
Reverse. Joe has probably had
now
3.
It's fair. If you're a fan or if you're listening, you can tweet us and say, I would leave a place if they didn't have my beer on tap. Like if you're a Budweiser guy or but is it Cerny, if when you were in your G&T phase, if they didn't have Bombay Sapphire on the shelf, and you just go to whatever Beefeater or whatever.
Even the
What's top? Is Bombay Sapphire or Tanqueray 10 maybe?
Tanqueray 10, yeah. Bombay Sapphire, they're about
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't go to the $100 bottle shit or nothing.
Right. What's a high top shelf gin? And what's a good gin drink? Like if we went to Costco and for this party, what if we just made a bunch of gin drinks? Because it's fucking refreshing.
You can do actually the original. I believe the real martini is gin martini. I don't know if I can do that. Remember we tried that one time?
Yeah.
And I was like, ooh, this is.
No, I'm not. Ooh. Clearly don't have the palate for this. I'm thinking gin.
At noon?
Yeah.
In a bar.
In a bar. Now, I'm thinking something gin with muddled with some berries and mint or something very summery.
Almost like a mojito, but with gin?
Yeah. Would that play?
I don't know. I have to look up some recipes.
Okay. That's just where my mind's going right now. On ice.
Oh, yeah.
And then is that Tom Collins? What's a Tom Collins?
It's I think it's with some sort of
gin and sweet and sour?
Yeah. Look it up.
Oof. Well, we know what Joe's going to be having there. Tom Collins.
Recipe. It's a...
Gin, simple syrup, lemon juice, cocktail shaker over ice.
It's easy enough.
Looks pretty good.
Yeah.
You've probably had a few of those.
I probably have, actually.
I think I remember you getting them.
That's right. You make fun. It's I'm getting a Tom Collins. Top shelf gin. Let's see what comes up.
Oh.
Gin. Oh, fuck.
Let's see here. Oh, Spruce Eats. Gin and tonics.
Beefeater.
Beefeater? Come on, what's this article brought to you by Beefeater?
Tanqueray. All right.
Okay, I've seen all
Yes,
these.
Bombay Sapphire. All right, I do co-sign that.
Ooh, Martin Miller's London Dry Gin.
I don't know.
That looks good.
Memory.
Ooh, Aviation Gin.
American gin. What is that?
Hendrix? Oh, I've seen that. That's
yes,
a cool,
yes.
a very iconic bottle. I
Yeah.
like that.
It's almost like a medicine. The old.
Yeah, like
medicine bottles, yes.
oldie style.
Bowls.
Bowls? Jennifer?
Never...
Now I feel gin's such a complex. This looks like something that'd be in your grandpa's liquor cabinet. Heyman's Old Tom Gin. That seems a little racist too.
That was it. I think. Yep, that was it.
Oh, it's not a top 10 list. It's 7, but it started at 2.
Oh, is there more? Oh, just on that.
Oh no. Well, what I was saying, gin is so complex. It's like, oh, this one's more juniper heavy, or this one's more whatever heavy, and it's like,
taste that shit.
Yeah.
If I'm drinking gin, as I'm thinking, the Aviation American gin, I'm like, is gin really I'm gonna go with the London style. I'm just gonna
leave it to the experts.
Yeah, the experts.
Yeah.
Now we're talking about like bourbon or whiskey.
Sure.
And this is from London. I'm like,
yeah.
No, I'm okay. I'll stick with Kentucky or whatever.
Sure, Tennessee or whatever. All right.
But gin, I'll stick with. I'll go with the London style here.
I've never heard anyone do gin shots. It's always in a drink.
I don't know.
Always in a cocktail.
Yeah, that'd be kind of a rough.
I think everything else you think you could do shots of, right?
I remember in college, it was a sex date, and there's this girl. I think she just turned 21. She's like, I really don't like the taste of alcohol. I was like, yeah, it's fine. So that's called a shot.
Right. Just shoot it down, sweetheart. It'll be okay. All right. Well, Chip and Cern need to know, one, are you going to leave a bar if they don't have, quote unquote, your beer there?
And we're not going to, like we had before, St. Patty's Day, and they ran out of Guinness.
Well.
Yeah, we get that.
Yeah.
We still stayed. But.
Right. Yeah. I mean, what the fuck are we going to do?
But, your normal day, your beer, you walk into a bar.
You're going out with your friends, like, are you going to throw a fucking stink? So you think Joe, like, went...
You sit down, you get a table, you sit down, okay, let's go get our drinks. Do you walk out? Or do you just find a substitute?
Suck it up. That's what I say, Joe. And then 2, favorite gin. And gin drink. So that's 3 things. Those are your homework. Chip and Cern Show friends.
Write it down. Send it to us.
More homework.
Yes. You can reach
if you're interested in the beer koozie, let us know too.
Yes.
We might kickstart that.
Any of these homework assignments you want to take part of, you can reach out to us anywhere. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Chip and Cern.
We have an Instagram still?
We do.
Okay.
Chip and Cern Show.
Are you getting any DMs in there? Any gnarly DMs, Cerny?
Just from you.
Okay. Show me your dick. Here you go. Fine. Anyway.
Chip's telling me to send nudes.
Yes. Send nudes. Chipper, log out of the show account, please. Thank you. You quit sign out of the show account.
Chip, mistake.
Mistake. Right. Oh, sorry, Cerny. Sorry.
Unless you want me to.
Yeah.
Then I can.
Are you on myself?
Are you serious?
You on myself? Airdrop.
Okay.
All right. Send those nudes. Swing the gin recipes, and let us know if you want beer koozies from Chip and Cern Show.
Cosign.
And until next time, I'm Chip.
I'm Cern.
Cheers.